DJ and the Last Jedi, and that's what we're going to be covering today. Welcome back to Star Wars and Philosophy, where we do live streams Wednesday through Saturday at 2 p.m. Mountain Time, and we are going to be going to a new, more set schedule. On Wednesdays, I'm going to be talking about my newly released book on the Colts called Sharing Jesus with the Colts, and we're going to be covering material from that. So if you're interested, come back on Wednesdays for that. Friday is going to be Force Fridays. We're going to be diving specifically into the Force. As much as I've liked diving into The Last Jedi and all this material and the characters and things, and I actually took notes going through the entire span of Star Wars movies that I had planned to do. I'm really excited to just dive into the Force, get back to the roots of Star Wars and philosophy, and we're going to take that wherever it leads us. I'm going to go with your questions. I'm going to go with my research and what I'm finding out, and I really want to share that with you. So that's going to be Fridays. And then on Saturdays is our usual verse-by-verse study through the Gospels, and then wherever the Lord leads us after that. And so that's going to be really exciting. Thursdays is going to be kind of like the mystery box, whatever I've got going. And so that's where we're going to go with. And so I look forward to this Friday, where we're going to start the Force Friday. So come on back, and if you're new here, there's a watermark right there that you can subscribe at any time to this channel. And please give us a thumbs up if you like the content. In the description down below, you will find links to other videos as well as the cards up there in the end screens. And you will also, in the description or in the comments, you will also find links to different materials that I'm going to throw out there. And this is the Last Jedi book is actually going to be coming out and very soon. And so you can go ahead and pick up a copy with that link, and it helps to support the channel. So thank you so much for all of that. So let's go ahead and dive in. I don't have a ton of material on DJ. He was kind of one of those, he wasn't very prominent in the movie, but there were a couple interesting things that I did find. And this is a quote by Rian Johnson to start us off. Especially today, when we're bombarded by so much information and so many points of view, it's so easy to say there are no good guys and there are no bad guys. Everything is just shades of gray. It's seductive because there is some truth to it, but using that as an excuse to live selfishly is something that we all struggle against day to day. Through DJ, Finn finds that nobody's purely perfect or purely evil, but there are still things worth fighting for. There are things that are right and things that are wrong. This is not an entirely post-truth world. There are truths worth standing up for. And I have to say that this goes completely against all of my predictions that they were going towards the gray. It still seems that there's some clues that that's the direction that they're going. The whole, Force bond between Kylo and Rey seems to suggest that. And I really think that they need to do that, bring true balance as they wrap up with Episode 9, all three trilogies. And you can see my videos that I did on my theories that are out there in regards to what that might look like. And you can find that in the description down below as well in the cards. But DJ's character, this is the role that he plays. In other places, it was described as he is the devil on Finn's shoulder and Rose is the angel. And so you got that classic metaphor, and we talked about that in the Rose and the Finn videos. But DJ plays the role of being able to show Finn that even though his whole motto is don't join, hey, they blow you up today, you blow them up tomorrow. And he even shows him that the people that are selling arms from Canto Bight are selling to both the First Order and the Resistance. And so you can't really say that anything is good or bad. And so don't join, don't commit. And that's DJ's message. But Finn was able to see through DJ that there actually are things that are right and wrong, that are things that are worth fighting for and things that are not worth fighting for. There are things that are truly right and truly wrong, truly true and truly false. And so this is kind of a hint that Finn is really going to be all in when we get to episode 9, and it's in part because of the whole encounter with DJ, which goes against everybody's, trashing of Canto Bight and DJ and all of that whole scene. It plays a bigger role, I think, in the larger story than I think we're seeing right now. And I think when everything is said and done, we're going to look back on this scene and see how integral it was. But it's just a little cloudy right now, and it seems a little out of place right now. So let's go on to the second thing. And I thought that was an interesting statement, just in general, by Rian Johnson, that there is truth, there is right, and DJ was wrong in his mentality. Okay. So the name DJ, or Don't Join, was inspired by a disturbing but powerful 1978 promotional poster for English punk and new wave band Elvis Costello and the Attractions. Their third album, Armed Forces, depicting Costello holding a Sterling submachine gun in his mouth with the slogan, Don't Join, set in block letters above the photograph. I always loved that phrase. Again, that was Rian Johnson. So that's where the whole DJ thing came from, the Don't Join. That's where the whole idea for the character and the name, everything came from. And so I want to know what you thought about all of these things in the comments down below, whether you're watching live stream or the replay. And go ahead and come on back. And like I said, subscribe, come on back. And on Wednesday, we're going to be talking about Colts. Friday, Force Friday. Saturday, Through the Bible. Thursday, the Mystery Box. And then over the weekend, uploads as I'm able to do them. And so until next time, may His power be with you.